Welcome to the BBC Travel Channel. I'm Beatrice Harvey and this is another episode of Beatrice's Accent Salad. We're on a windy rooftop here in Athens, Greece, where we've recently discovered an incredible archaeological find, a vase that was discovered just moments ago on this rooftop terrace here in Athens, Greece. I'll just come around to the front now. So here I am now round at the front, and you'll see just down here the artefact itself, which was found mere moments ago. Please come down here. We found not an entire vase, but remains of what appears to be a vase with a large shell on it. This is a shell from a calamari, which was eaten at least, estimations here, approximately 5,000 years ago. This is the remains of the calamari. And you see there's a little bit of calamari in here as well. Not only is this astonishing in that this vase has been preserved for more than 5,000 years, and that this calamari is, the remains of the calamari is still quite intact here on the vase itself, but the small pot of mayonnaise that was found back here has a large repercussion on historic understanding of Greek life on terraces. However, for confidentiality reasons, we're not able to show the mayonnaise at this time. But another artefact right here, which is incredible, is this small car showing the ingenuity of the Greek people of over 5,000 years ago, who were so far-seeing into the future and so clever. It's beginning to change our way of seeing the history as it's been told to this day, that maybe there were in fact roadways, there were in fact small Mustangs and convertible cars, as we can see from these traces on this rooftop here in Athens, Greece. Furthermore, I don't know, so in order to better understand the context of these artefacts that we found here on this windy rooftop in Athens, Greece, we'll take a look now at the terrace itself, dating back to at least 4,500 BC, that is BC. Now this terrace is quite specific in that it has lighting that is here from the beginning, and you can understand the peculiarity of the vase and the small car that were found here on this very rooftop terrace, dating back to, as I said, at least 4,500 BC. Now, strangely enough, if you follow me this way, not only were these artefacts found here on this terrace itself, but also we found a small stash of what may have been important day-to-day life things from that time. And here we'll see these things in their original context, which is quite surprising, as archaeological digs are quite often quite surprisingly disorganised and difficult to place in their original context, whereas here we have the exact undamaged original context of the artefacts themselves. And if you can see here, we've got a box of something, not sure what's in it, but it's been there for a long time, and that indicates something quite important. And up here we've also got a bag of something that is also quite important, and these can be quite indicative of the way of life of the people. So you may have noticed I'm not wearing my usual Beatrice attire, as I am on the travel show usually, but the news came to me rather urgently and unexpectedly when I was actually at the club, and came directly to find these discoveries of this vase, this calamari, and this small toy car that were discovered in this archaeological site here on this rooftop terrace, from dating back to at least 4,500 BC. And that's all for this week on Beatrice's Accent Salad. I look forward to seeing you next week in another unknown place with unknown things for us to get to know together.